morning everybody, welcome to Anxiety Diaries. I'm Emily. I have been in a few other videos on this channel, but today I thought I would do a vlog style Anxiety Diaries because I'm doing something today that does scare me a little bit. For those of you that don't know, I have agoraphobia, which means I find it really hard to leave my small little village where I'm from. I just kind of imagine myself having panic attacks or not feeling well and it taking me a while to get home, and it just really is tough. It's very tough. And if I'm honest, I've been quite frustrated with my agoraphobia recently. I've had it for many years and I've been quite frustrated about not really, I think it's because it's summer and you see loads of people going off and having adventures, and it's hard. It's not all how it seems, it's very tricky. So today me and my dad are going to an art degree show. So all the Edinburgh uni students are going to be showing their final pieces of art, and so that sounds really nice. And I've kind of planned the route. I know exactly where I want to park. I think if that parking space isn't free, that'll be a whole nother story. Hopefully I can cope with that. But I'm just going to try and take it as slowly as possible and be as present as possible. The reason I'm not wearing makeup, not that it matters at all, is because when I'm doing these things I like to be as comfortable as possible. So I like to be able to rub my eyes if I want to and not worry about splodging makeup everywhere. I wear clothes that feel comfy. I wear sandals with tights, with socks. I don't care, okay? I don't care. I wear anything that makes me feel comfortable. It's also raining today, which you might think is something that happens all the time in Edinburgh and Scotland, but it actually doesn't happen as much as you'd think it does. And it's really nice when it's raining because it's colder, more cool. People are less likely to talk to you, less likely to be busy on the roads. And it's about 9:30 right now in the morning, so that's a good time. People have done the traffic to work. It should be okay, it should be nice and quiet. So we're going to go up and we're going to try. And what's the worst that can happen? If I do get anxious or do have a panic attack, I can always come home. It's all right. So hopefully I'll be able to show you a couple of the art pieces. That could be a fun little thing. And yeah, wish me luck. I'm going right now. I am home now. That actually went well. The degree show was fun. It was a lot of nice things to see. The after anxiety is a thing though. While I didn't feel really that anxious walking about there, which is quite interesting. I feel like the rain played a good role today. The after anxiety, just feel a bit nauseous and tired. And it's hard because feels like you're complaining when you talk about these things, but it's like when your adrenaline gets to a certain point, the aftermath of it affects your body. And that's how I'm feeling just now. So I'm going to my friend's house this evening, which I don't usually do 2 things in one day of that nature, like social things. So I don't know if anyone else feels like this with anxiety or like general like illness type things, but I always worry about energy levels, and I'm just a bit like, how am I gonna rest enough this afternoon whilst being semi-productive in order to go tonight and feel okay? That's the current thought. Whereas actually I should just be in the present moment and see how I go, but that's difficult to do. So I think I'm going to finish my nice coffee that I got. That's one thing that really helps me whenever I do exposure therapy or anything like that. I always get some kind of nice coffee or something like that to have like a little treat. And I'm gonna probably have a bath and just relax for a little bit, and then maybe do a little bit of tidying up. We'll see. Well, since I've filmed, I think because I tend to feel a bit flat after doing exposure stuff, like exposure therapy stuff. I usually feel a little bit flat after exposure therapy. Just maybe it's not that, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm just feeling a little bit flat. But that's the whole point of these videos, that I want to share that. I don't want to just be like pretending that everything's fine, because while everything is fine, I just felt a bit anxious for a bit, and that's fine too. I've also not put makeup on for this video, and I was like, well, if I'm totally honest, I don't care. You don't know anyone pretty, I don't know anyone pretty. What is pretty? Let's not get into that right now. What is pretty to me right now? I'll tell you what it is. It's a chocolate finger. That's what I'm gonna have. I am still going to my friend's house, so maybe it's a bit of anxiety about that, about like doing more than I usually do in a day socially. So I'm gonna have a chocolate finger, and that's that. I'm getting ready to go. Just needed a quick chocolate finger break, and now I'm bright as rain. I'm scared all my neighbours can see me vlogging and they're like, what are you doing? Vlogging. I'm vlogging, okay? Out of 2022, people vlog. Also, for a lot of people that have anxiety, it's often not convenient. Like, it's not conveniently packed into a little parcel, and it's like, oh, I feel anxious at this part of my day. Most things make me anxious, and even filming this video, I'm kind of like, what if it's really boring? What if no one relates? What if a million what ifs? What if people comment on it and they're not very nice? What? And at the end of the day, I don't really care, but my mind somehow just goes there. And interestingly, I'm reading The Power of Now at the moment by Eckhart Tolle, or Tolle, and it's just talking a lot about being in the present. It's talking a lot about how we think too much, and it's actually not necessary, and we can kind of train our minds to just think about the present moment, or just be in the present moment without thinking. Sounds a lot simpler than I imagine it's going to be, but I'm trying to do more of that and not panic at the slightest change or, you know, thought. Yeah, if any of you have read The Power of Now, I would love to know what you thought, and if it's helped you in any way. And also would love to know any book recommendations for anxiety, anything that helped you, because sometimes I read them, like self-helpy type books, and I'm like, shut up. I'm like, do you not think I've thought of drinking more water and like whatever? Anyway, I'm off to my friend's house now. Just before I go, I am actually feeling really a bit anxious. Just like totally feel it in my tummy. So I'm going to take an anti-nausea tablet and thought I'd share with you guys. Sorry, half my living room is playing, half of it's not. And I've also not taken my anxiety medication today. So I'm going to do both of those things. So annoying feeling like this. I do feel like it's usually like a sign to your body. And the sign might be to rest, but it's a friend, two of my best friends, one of them I've not seen in so long. So I really want to go. I don't want to have to stay in. So I'm going to take my anxiety medication. I'm also going to take my diazepam with me, which is what I've been prescribed by the doctor and I take safely. It is actually the next day now. I did not finish yesterday's video. I really wanted to thank you for watching the first Anxiety Diaries video. If there's any other videos you'd like to see from me, I would love to know. I get a bit nervous posting these kinds of videos. My cat's just coming up. Oh, there she is. I get a bit nervous posting these kinds of videos, so if there's anything else you'd like to see, or if you like this video, let me know. Please let me know. And I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.